Hello, I'm Rico, the founder and CEO of Beyond Vision International, BVI. As suggested by the name, our organization designed tools to facilitate visually impaired people to overcome visual barrier, allowing them to gain access to and also to participate in our day-to-day living environment that is so visually driven. Think about museum, shop windows, poster on the street, and our beautiful skyline in Hong Kong. And also things like emoji, memes on social media. Can you imagine the amount of information they are missing? Have you ever walked around our city with your eyes closed? Can you imagine how a visually impaired person navigate and explore our city? Visual language is part of our daily life and an important communication tool. How can we facilitate the visually impaired see and engage our visual world? Some of the conventional audio kits in the museum, you just pump in a number and then the audio will keep going and going. But we do differently. We incorporate the sense of touch and the audio. So while they are touching on the face, the audio only describes the facial expression.
眼睛同微笑，蒙娜麗莎冇眼眉同眼睫毛。
And then when they touch on the landscape will describe the jagged mountain or the dry riverbed.
景觀，作品頂部，陰暗嘅夢境，嶙峋嘅景觀。
And with this approach, it allowed the audio informing the user. And then when they touch on the tactile, it's simply confirming what they heard. And this is much effective way to build a mental image for visually impaired people. Braille is not a universal language. It's a form of written text for visually impaired people. And that's the reason why we designed Tactile Visual Vocabulary System, TVVS, a system that transcends language barrier. We convert complex visual graphic into a much simpler icon form, which adopt universal design, which allowed sighted people and visually impaired people to share a visual language that transcends language barrier. Let us show you how to turn a complicated visual into an accessible and communicative icon. Today I'm going to have Suki, my teammate, to help for the demonstration.
大家好啊，我係 Suki。咁第二個方法咧就係電腦繪圖嘅方法。除咗用 Adobe Illustrator 之外，你都可以用其他電腦應用程式或者用 iPad 繪畫㗎。我哋接住落嚟就會用合一教堂嚟做示範。首先，我哋需要做前期嘅視覺分析。透過觸繪，我哋可以辨認出畫面上唔同嘅主要視覺元素。以呢一個教堂為例，視覺元素分別有一棟建築物、喺前景嘅樓梯、教堂側邊嘅樹木同埋天空，總共4個主要視覺元素。辨認完視覺元素之後，第二步就係要解構圖畫。相比起手繪勾勒，電腦繪圖嘅優點就係可以將視覺元素分成唔同嘅圖層，同埋可以統一觸感紋理，方便視障人士辨認。首先，我哋喺 Illustrator 開出教堂嘅照片，接住我哋可以拉出一啲輔助線、底線同埋中心點。拉出輔助線可以幫助我哋理解建築物嘅結構。我哋即刻可以見到建築物係咪左右對稱嘅。如果建築物係左右對稱，你就可以喺完成其中一邊之後，複製並鏡射去另一邊。我哋見到原本嘅相片，有啲樹擋住咗教堂嘅左邊同右邊，所以喺呢個時候，我哋可以擺多一張另一個角度嘅教堂照片入 Illustrator 度，以便參考，從而繪畫一個完整嘅教堂。跟住我哋可以根據剛才辨認嘅4個主要視覺元素，分入4個唔同嘅圖層，喺各個圖層畫出各個視覺元素嘅主輪廓線同埋副輪廓線。如果覺得比較難掌握，我哋可以試下從左至右或者上至下畫。例如教堂建築物嘅直線間開咗每一個垂直部分嘅距離同埋大小，方便我哋之後判斷門窗嘅尺寸。 畫完輪廓線之後，我哋可以逐漸加入入邊嘅細節。我哋可以嘗試諗下嗰件物件係由乜嘢幾何圖案組成嘅，從而去幫助我哋建構物件形狀，特別係門同埋窗呢啲比較複雜嘅圖形。畫完輪廓線同埋入面嘅細節之後，我哋要留意返喺每一件物件之間，我哋有冇預留足夠嘅空位。如果唔係，視障朋友就會好難辨別得到唔同嘅視覺元素。當每一件物件都太近嘅時候，視障朋友摸落去就好似摸緊一個平面咁樣。所以越複雜嘅圖畫，我哋就要更加留意喺物件與物件之間有冇預留足夠嘅空位。最後將呢一個檔案輸出成為一個黑白 PDF 檔。咁同學仔需要做嘅步驟已經完成晒啦喎，接住落嚟就等我哋示範一下列印嘅步驟啦。
After going through this swelling machine, flat lines will turn into a raised line, and it is ready for visually impaired people to use it. To make this more user-friendly, we normally will also add the orientation arrow, analogy clock frame, and drawing legend in place. This is how we incorporate visually impaired people's day-to-day behavior in our design. They rely on these two to ensure the image is in the correct direction when they are reading it. Please submit your design. Selected pieces will turn into tactile work like this, and we'll send that to you. For more information, please check out the Facebook page of Hong Kong Youth Arts Foundation.